Hello, Hornets. Welcome back to this February 12th edition of SHS Today. First up, Rowan Bonham highlights the bittersweet upcoming closing of a beloved Celine business. Next up, Ella Lorenz and Drew Harrigan ball out in this new edition of In Their Shoes. And finally, Grayson Sloan hammers home the importance of Black History Month. All this and a whole lot more on this February 12th edition of SHS Today.
Howdy Hornets, and welcome back to this new episode of SHS Today. I'm Peter Brewer.
And I'm Katelyn Gray. We've got a great show in store for you today, so let's not waste any more time and get into it.
To start us off, the Celine High School Marching Band is hosting their 7th annual mattress sale fundraiser on Saturday, February 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the high school STEAM Center.
With over 25 styles on display, home delivery, and even savings on top brands like Purple, the fundraiser will benefit all Celine Band students. So be sure to stop by. And on the topic of local events, a well-known candy shop in Celine has decided to close its doors to the public.
To elaborate on this decision, Rowan Bonham brings the news to you.
The Celine community is very familiar with the beloved candy shop, Eleanor's Sweets and Sodas. But unfortunately, after 6 years of serving the Celine populace, Eleanor's is closing its doors permanently on February 28th. Since initially leasing the building, owner Karen Ted has turned it into one of the most revered businesses in town.
In 2019, we signed the lease, and as soon as we signed the lease, COVID hit. And after COVID, we were all still masked up and had to limit the number of people coming into the shop, and there was actually a line out the door on opening day.
Whether they're stopping by to purchase candy or have chosen to work at the store for a first job, Eleanor's has had a substantial impact on students throughout Celine High School.
I started in August. I met a lot of my really closest friends there. I made a lot of memories, and also I've learned a lot from being able to help customers and operate different machines, and also learn about things like taxes and finances that are going to help me in life.
I think that running Eleanor's has allowed me an opportunity to work with so many of the young adults that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to work with otherwise. I've just got to meet so many great kids that are going to do amazing things.
The store has a lot of programs teaching kids about financial literacy and math and things about business and finances that has helped a lot of people.
I think our employees learned along the way that they had the opportunity to have a lot of responsibility and make decisions on their own. And providing that opportunity, they grew a lot from it. They gained self-confidence. They gained the ability to be leaders. I'm just so grateful for the support from the community, from so many kids that have come in, teenagers that have come in to support our shop, that were willing to do their math and, just willing to let us be a part of their lives.
With Eleanor's bittersweet closure, an era has come to an end. From getting young kids eager to do math to giving student employees formative job experience, its legacy will live on in the memories of the Celine community. I'm Rowan Bonham, and back to you in the studio.
One of our own team members actually introduced me to Eleanor's original Jujubes, and they quickly became one of my favorite candies, so it is sad to see the business go.
Well, maybe you'll get your last batch of Eleanor's before it is too late. Eleanor's is holding out a sale to sell out the rest of their candy, so be sure to stop by and grab your favorites before they're gone.
Speaking of treats, if you're interested in free Edge cookies, consider supporting our Celine basketball teams here in the high school gym on Friday the 13th. Taking on Bedford High School, the girls' junior varsity team and boys' freshman team will be starting the night at 4 p.m. The second game will begin at 5:30 with the girls' varsity team and the boys' junior varsity team. And then to finish off the night strong, the boys' varsity team will start at 7 p.m. We hope to see all of our Hornets show up and cheer on our basketball teams to victory. Go Hornets!
Since we're talking about sports, have you seen the Super Bowl yet, Kate?
No, but I have seen the advertisements.
Yeah, well, that tracks. Well, maybe you can learn a thing or two about football with Drew Harrigan and Ella Lorenz in this returning segment of In Their Shoes.
What's up, guys? My name's Toby, and I'm an offensive lineman on the Celine Hornets. Today I'm going to be teaching Drew how to go through a passing, catching, and hitting drill to step into the shoes of a football player. All right, first things first, we got to get you in some proper football equipment. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Now you're ready to play. Dude, I don't know why they picked Drew. Like, was everybody else sick or something?
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Do you think you can do it?
No. I mean, I did play baseball in 5th grade, so, I got this.
All right, in order to throw a football, first you want to grab the ball, having your middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger over or above the laces. The second thing is when you hold it, you're going to want to bring it up next to your face, back a little bit, and then throw all the way, follow through. Even after you let go of the ball, it's important to continue to follow through as the ball is released.
I got this.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm like wearing all this equipment and Toby's just like casually walking around in like a sweatshirt and shorts.
All right, for catching, we're going to be working with a jugs machine. A jugs machine mimics what a quarterback does when you're catching the ball, so you can adjust the speed and where the direction of the ball is going.
Ow.
You good? Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he'll be good. Why don't you try?
No, she can't do this.
Mom, it happens again.
I'm Eleanor, and just like Drew, we're headed back to the studio.
Well, we all may not be pro athletes, but it is interesting to see how much effort it takes to play football.
Great job, Drew. You tried your best.
Moving on, Saline High School will be participating in the annual Polar Plunge on February 26th during Hornet Time.
As always, the Polar Plunge will be donating money for the Special Olympics, and so far we have raised just over $4.4 thousand.
If you're hoping to support student plungers or take part in the plunge yourself, scan the QR code or visit the Polar Plunge website. From there, you can find the Washtenaw County link to donate.
Speaking of February events, it's important to note that this month is Black History Month.
Azazel Quick and Grayson Sloan highlight a club here at Saline High School and how they're celebrating this month in SHS Today's very own Club Corner.
This year, Black History Month carries special meaning. As the nation recognizes 100 years of honoring Black history, the focus isn't just on the past, but how we can celebrate the culture and voices that shape our community. At our school, members of the Black Student Union say Black history isn't confined to February. It's something they live, learn, and celebrate year-round.
Black History Month is super important to me, not only as like a Black female, but through history. It's important to honor everything that came before us and that allowed us to be.
The MLK March and things of that nature, it just means so much to where we were from where we are now.
Meeting physical force with soul force.
We try to do meetings once a week to make it a safe space for not only Black students, but students of color. And we really just try to celebrate each other through food, through music, through activities, and we try to teach each other more things and learn more about the culture in general.
Because not a lot of people understand like the magnitude of how it was back then, so that we can have a good understanding of why it's so much better now and what we want to get in the future.
That understanding often starts at home. When asked who they look up to the most, both students pointed not to famous figures, but their parents.
My dad, he was born in Detroit and had a hard upcoming, but one thing that he always told me is that his teacher said that he couldn't get into Harvard or Michigan, but he ended up being valedictorian of his high school and getting into Harvard and getting into Michigan. My mom was the first female African-American correctional officer in Washtenaw County. And now my brother, he's the first African-American at Superior Township Fire Department. So I just look up to them and aspire to be half of them.
100 years of Black history isn't just written in books. It's carried forward by families and by the students shaping what comes next.
As we've learned, Black History Month celebrates the contributions of so many African-American patriots that have shaped our nation today. We thank Saline's Black Student Union for expanding on what this month means to them. And well, that's all the time we have this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Peter Brewer.
And I'm Katelyn Gray. Be sure to follow @SalineVideo on Instagram and YouTube for show updates and behind-the-scenes content.
Tune in next week for the following stories: a teacher feature on Miss Clark and her father, Mr. Clark, a sports feature on girls basketball, and a tour of the new weight room and steam center. Have a great week, Hornets!